Pro Wrestling's Montreal Mayhem commence. It is starting with your first match of the evening, le premier combat de la soirée, avec votre arbitre, your referee, Giancarlo. Le premier combat est saisi pour un combat one fall, avec un temps limite de 15 minutes of 15-minute time limit. Le first participant, le premier combattant de Montréal, Québec, il pèse 150 livres, weighs 150 pounds. Frankie Verillo.
Welcome everybody to TC Pro Wrestling Montreal Mayhem for May 13, 2016 at the LGH Center right here downtown Montreal. I'm Tony Stabile from the Rowdy Wrestling Podcast. Alongside me is Dr. Bobby Chon. How you doing, brother?
I'm very excited to be here tonight, Tony. This is going to be a great night of great action.
Oh man, lots of pro wrestling going on tonight. Already in the ring is Frankie Verillo as he will be facing Idris Nawabi. We have 8 fantastic matches going on for you tonight. Starting off with these guys, Alex North versus Bertrand Vincent next, and Cici versus Flo Riley coming on just a little bit later in the evening.
As well as Paradise Boys versus Night Train Expect with Sharp and Dawson versus Paulson and Jordan, and the triple threat match of Kevin Brien versus Olympico versus Oliver Strange, as well as the heavyweight super fight of Dom Boulanger versus Beast King FTM.
That's right. We also have 2 huge NWA Championship matches. The NWA British Commonwealth Championship, Antonio Corsi challenging the champion, Pat Guenette. And as well, we have the NWA Canadian Tag Team Championships, Heavy Metal Chaos challenging the champions, Bone Collectors, Drew Onyx and Mike Marston. Right now in the ring, man, huge match to start off the night. Idris Nawabi versus Frankie Verillo, the Pest.
My goodness, and look at this crowd there. They're excited for this match to start off. And Idris versus Frankie is quite a match to start off this great night of action.
I believe Frankie Verillo's personality comes through with that mustache. That caterpillar on top of his lip right there.
He's not really endearing himself to anybody here in the crowd. I don't think he really cares. So, and the shove to start.
Oh, Idris Nawabi showing he will not be disrespected like that.
You know what? Frankie and Idris.
Going for that. Oh, roll up for one.
Trying to go for a quick pin there.
Idris Nawabi telling the crowd this Frankie Verillo might not be in his wheelhouse, but Frankie is tough as nails. Going in with a side headlock right there.
Cuts him off with a pass very quickly, trying to take control. These two have had quite a bit of matches here, actually 4 matches together, and Frankie has come out on top every single time. So I know Idris really wants to get this win tonight.
No, he definitely needs it in this circumstance. But Frankie, as I mentioned, a pest in the ring, just a weasel trying to get everything here. He managed to get that reversal only by stomping on Idris's foot right there. Getting back in control with the headlock into a beautiful wrist lock right there. Full control on Idris, who has a lot of technical training in himself. So to keep this man there. There we go.
Very resourceful is Idris there, and he goes up, and side headlock too. Spinning around with the hammer lock.
Right back into a wrist lock of his own.
I think both these men want to show up each other and show who the better wrestler is at this point.
Well, if Idris has come out on the losing end of 4 matches in a row now versus Frankie Verillo, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain here. And showing what he can do, kicking the shin, and then ringing the arm, Frankie down, Idris holding him up. Crowd letting him know that they like that.
Now I know this crowd is very familiar with Nawabi here, and this man has a lot of heart.
Did Frankie just bite the calf of Idris Nawabi?
Short-handed attack there. I mean, he's really going for any of the quick little cheap tricks that he's got in his arsenal.
Well, they do call him a weasel. Oh, another slap by Idris. Irish whip reversal. Idris coming off the ropes, going for a clothesline, misses. Frankie Verillo with this shoulder tackle right there.
There is really no need to boast at this moment. See, and the quick reflexes of Idris is really going.
Oh! Beautiful deep arm drag right there. Another one right in the middle. Idris calling for it in front of the crowd. Going for, I believe he was, oh! That was short.
Still effective though. And sends him to the outside.
Going for a short leg arm scissors, I would call it in that circumstance. Frankie Verillo on the outside, trying to distance himself. What's going through his mind right now, Bobby?
Well, I think Frankie right now needs to take a little breather and reassess. Idris is giving a little more than he can handle at this moment, and I actually thought he was going for snacks right now, but it seems like he's going for...
Is that an 8x10? Is that Idris' 8x10?
No. Oh, maybe he is going for snacks.
Just no respect.
Playing a few mind games here with Idris. I don't know if that's going to be very effective, but...
Well, I don't know. Idris was in the ring for a little while. Bringing him back in over the top hard way. Goes for the pin.
Hooking the leg. I mean, Idris, for as little experience as he has so far, really does all the little things very well. If you watch his matches, he goes for hooking the legs. He knows where to go for the takeovers. And even right now,
Idris fired up the crowd. Goes in. Jumping forearm. Into the monkey flip.
Big monkey flip.
So much rotation there. I'm sure Frankie Verillo hit his head on his knee.
Going up top.
What's he just looking for here? Crossbody?
Oh, too much time.
Sometimes, even at this point, the cardio starts to weigh on you. It takes a little while to get up to the third rope, right?
The ref needs to get that out of the ring.
Oh, look at... I think the ref missed that. I think Verillo was headbutting the crotch area.
From our vantage point, I'm not quite sure, but that sure does look like it.
That's gotta hurt. Oh! Pulling out the leg, going down hard. Frankie Verillo hooking the inside leg here. Just enough for Idris to kick out with his outside leg.
Not a very effective cover, more of a showboating maneuver there.
Oh, elbow drop. Stomping. Frankie Verillo going to the outside. Letting the crowd know he don't care about that. Slingshot elbow drop, hooking the inside leg again.
Close to that trio of elbow drops. I mean, if Frankie keeps on going at this rate, I see win number 5 for him in this series.
Well, Frankie Verillo currently has Idris in a crossface. From our vantage point here, he's pulling on the face. I believe he might have been pulling on the lips right there.
Could have been fish hooking there as well.
Referee.
The ref is telling he's definitely doing something.
Big ups on the referee here. Frankie Verillo showboating some more. Oh, modified lion saw right there. Hooking the outside. 1, 2, that could be it.
Had much more leverage on that pin. The higher you hook the leg, the harder it is for the opponent to try to push his shoulders off the mat.
Idris now, with a right hand, left hand, right hand again, teeing off. Hits the ropes, comes back, tried to go for a clothesline, misses. And Frankie Verillo cuts him off with a huge spinning elbow. Going in for a pin. 1, 2.
I can sense in that ring too right now the frustration that Frankie's exhibiting, and he's taking his opponent a lot more seriously now. Jaw-jacking with the fans here.
Oh, Idris finding a slap. Verillo really upset now.
It might be firing Idris up at this point, actually.
You never know when to slap wakes a guy up. Hard overhand chop in the corner. Goes in for a second.
Those are going to leave some marks tomorrow. Full head of steam. Oh!
Idris with a running overhand chop. Goes in, huge clothesline.
Look at the velocity he's got on those. Really going for broke here.
Back chop, back kick, front knee.
Series of strikes.
Idris ducks a clothesline.
Frankie's out, almost out on his feet.
Roll up. Is he just thinking German? Whoa! Huge release German suplex here. Verillo rotating over, landing on his face. Huge kick right there. That is it.
Idris has got to get him away from the ropes.
Man could be knocked out right there.
Too close.
Great ring awareness right there.
Absolutely.
Ring awareness, I should say. Holding onto that bottom rope, breaking the count.
You can see where he positioned his body after getting kicked. He knew he was close to the ropes and he needed to get closer to try to get that bottom rope.
That's experience for Verillo compared to Idris. He knew where he was in there. Thumb to the eye. Small package. 1, 2. Verillo coming very close to a win right there. Frankie signaling for the end. Idris slow to get up. Looks like he's got some cobwebs. Oh, wakes up forearm to Verillo up on the top.
Both competitors haven't had much luck off the top. Wow!
Huge release suplex right there. Verillo crashing down hard.
Shot him almost 3/4 of the ring away.
Idris with the front kick. Is he calling for it? Patented tornado DDT!
Big tornado DDT! Is this it?
1, 2, 3.
Big win for Idris!
Idris Nawabi has finally taken down Verillo, avenging those losses.
In that big win in front of his crowd.
What does this do for Idris' confidence going forward now?
He definitely moves up the ranks. He knows he can avenge those losses and get the big wins that he needs. And especially in this opener right now, the world is his oyster.
So many huge matches tonight. We got to thank our sponsors, Lucky Graphics, Eat Clean Meals, Salon Martial Arts Expo, and Nova Designs, TC Pro Wrestling, Montreal Mayhem. So much going on tonight. I'm very looking forward to our main event, the NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship match.
It's time for the second match of the evening. Le prochain combat est séduit pour un tombé. The next match is scheduled for one fall avec une limite de temps de 15 minutes with a time limit of 15 minutes. Avec votre arbitre referee, Raymond.
Alex North, one angry Quebec pro wrestling veteran, a ring just master, brash, hard-hitting style. This guy is a gym rat. Now, don't take his overall body type for granted. His power is rarely matched here in the ring.
Absolutely. Alex North, as well, I'd say he's built like a tank at some points as well. And he's had a lot of other wrestlers talk about how much potential he has. He's here to prove it against Bertrand Vincent.
Alex North, a veteran of the Squared Circle, doing many, many tours in the Maritimes, as well on the West Coast. Just knows where to hit you and hit you hard.
And this man's motto is destroy everything. You know what he's about in this ring.
Relatively new on the scene, Bertrand Vincent has been trained by both WWE alum Lance Storm and Drew Onyx.
Relocated to Montreal to finish off his training here at the Torture Chamber. And if you haven't had a chance to see this man in action, be ready to be impressed.
This is the kind of match, if you like old school pro wrestling, two big guys who like to hit hard, this is what you're going to have tonight.
Absolutely.
Very excited to see what the young Bertrand Vincent pulls out here.
Both have that strong, brash style, brawlers, and definitely relying on strikes and big power moves as well. It's important to say, too, that North really needs this win right now, as he's has his eye on the British Commonwealth title later today.
That's right, anytime you can pick up a big win, especially when the champion is on the same card as you, get their attention with a big win like this, very much important.
I'm really used to Alex North coming out and be the bigger of the opponents right now, but I mean, after Bertrand Vincent is here, standing next to him, comparable if not bigger.
Definitely a 6-inch height difference right there. Both men just as wide in the shoulders, collar and elbow tie-up in the middle of the ring. Vincent backing up North into the corner. Referee calling for the break. Alex North saying his hair was being pulled.
All I saw was a clean break there, though.
Referee saying it might have been your beard.
Might be a little upset that Bertrand has a bit of a strength advantage. He's not used to that.
Most certainly. Look at that. Oh, but here we go. Alex North in the tie-up, pushing him. Vincent in the corner.
If you saw that one, though, he uses momentum by turning around. Wow.
Oh, both men chopping each other.
Didn't take very long to turn into a strike fest.
Look at that. Alex North retreating to the corner, using the ropes, so the referee would have to break it up. What do you think is going through his mind right now? You know, usually being the bigger guy, but he just got outpowered. He just got outpowered and outchopped.
A little nervous, I think. He's got to go back and change his game plan, perhaps. Maybe rely on that wily veteran experience he has to gain that advantage right now. But the chops might not be working. That power might not be working in his favor right now.
Alex North just challenging Vincent to a test of strength. For our friends who don't speak French, he's demanding a test of strength in the middle, but switching it up.
That height differential you were talking about is very apparent now that they're toe-to-toe here.
Roman knuckle lock, I should say. Oh,
the Greco-Roman knuckle lock and big clubbing, blows to the back. Wow!
Huge clothesline exploding out of the corner.
Almost takes him out of his boots there.
Oh, big scoop slam by Vincent. Pin hooking the outside leg. Alex North not even kicking out. Ref didn't have time to count for one. That was a show of dominance right there.
Bertrand is impressive right now. Look for that bear hug. Does he have his arms clasped behind his back to get all that leverage?
I believe he does. It's pretty low in the kidney area. That is rare. You never see Alex North get manhandled this way.
Quite frankly, I'm surprised, especially by this younger, new talent here. He's definitely a blue chipper and looking very strong so far. North has a lot of different...
Oh, North biting the ear.
I was going to say, there's a lot of different things he can do to get out of this right now, but biting sure is one of them, I guess.
Throwing Vincent into the corner. That might affect his shoulder pretty bad as he looked like he just got to the corner post there. Maybe hyperextended, raking the back of Vincent. Alex North going for the snap suplex. There's that old school style. Lateral press.
North is focusing on those kidney and the back shots as well right now.
Well, I assume that's payback for that bear hug. Breaking the eyes.
Tony, do you think this is a little fake confidence? Maybe to play mind games, but I don't really think he thinks he can overpower Bertrand so far in this matchup.
Oh no, Alex North is all ego, all confidence. Anytime he gets the advantage like he has right now, he will ham it up. He will dig it. Look at that. Scratches to the back.
He's really taken a bunch of shortcuts. I'm a little surprised.
Choking him in the corner, referee exercising his right to a 5 count.
Whereas Bertrand had that clean break, Alex North did not reciprocate that.
Do you think that his veteran instinct in that sense, as he understands how much he can get away with?
I think so, but I mean, not all veterans will take these shortcuts as well. He has no problem with it. He might be a little intimidated.
Well, right now he's teeing off, choking Vincent in the corner again. Referee up to a 3 count. Alex North breaks it at that point.
They're down.
Alex North has until the count of 5 whenever doing something like that before the referee can exercise his right to disqualify him. Stomp to the face right there.
Big shot to the face.
Alex North playing to the crowd right now, letting them know he's in control.
Feeling a lot more comfortable right now, I think, with this advantage than he was earlier in the matchup. Again, fish hooking, really going for all these shortcuts, like I said.
It's in there with the headlock in the ropes. Right up until the 4 count.
Close to getting that disqualification with this 5 count.
Biting, once again. I think now he's biting the forehead. Pulling on the nose now.
I know he probably his motto, destroy everything. Let's destroy his nose and ears, too.
He's out for destruction. The crowd does not like what he's doing.
Pulling a little bit of a Mike Tyson here today.
Here we go. Big scoop slam of his own, going in for the lateral press, hooking the outside leg. Vincent kicking out with only a 1 count. Going for the pin again.
Look at how he holds his arm down. That also gives you a leverage where you can't pop your shoulders back up, and he's putting a lot of weight on the upper part of his body.
Now going for a nerve hold. And an elbow to the back.
Really concentrating his offense on the back here.
Very old school mentality from Alex North. Once again proving out of the two, he's the veteran in the ring.
Working
And just pulling back. Now, how much do you think that hurt? Is that more of a neck or a back situation when he's pulling back?
I think he's cranking his neck almost akin to a cravat if he was in a standing position. The same effect, not the same move, but the same effect he'd have on your neck at this point.
Referee asking if Bertrand Vincent can keep up. Vincent trying to will himself back up. Alex North very much focused on the crowd.
Oh, short little jawbreaker there.
Letting Vincent get some wind back in him. Throwing some right hands.
Definitely see Bertrand does not have the pep in some of his punches. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Going for that Irish whip. Reversed. But still managed a huge shoulder block.
Back elbow. This patented sidewalk slam as well. He does love that maneuver.
Alex North not even kicking out, just getting his shoulder up in enough time. I think that might have stunned him enough.
That is one exhausted man in there, let me tell you. Taking those big shots and that big sidewalk slam from a guy like Bertrand Vincent.
Bertrand Vincent has the crowd behind him now. Holding him up. Looked like he might have been going for his world's strongest slam.
Short eye rake again. Let's go for that Cobra Clutch right now.
Yes, he's got the Cobra Clutch locked in.
But that height advantage is working for Bertrand. He just has to lean forward a little bit to get release off of that pressure. You can see how North is struggling to keep the hold on right now.
Alex North using those big arms though. That's how he's able to hold on to it. Bertrand Vincent looks like he's fading. He's
now
down.
The height advantage again.
Very much in a prone position. Referee checking the arm.
3 drops of the arm and this match is over.
This could be it.
Can he will his arm up one more time?
3, that is it. He's done. Old school pro wrestling at its finest. This is Alex North making a statement right now. He's here to win. He's going to go for that championship. Look at that. Motioning. He wants that championship. It's not about flash. It's all about the state.
And he wants to win that British Commonwealth title. But let's not gloss over the fact here that Bertrand Vincent gave it everything he had. Almost came out on top multiple times on that match. And what an impressive showing for that young man.
That's true. Not every rookie can pull off a match like that versus a veteran of the caliber of Alex North. Alex North leaving the ring as no nonchalant as he came, motioning he wants that championship. Cici Galavais making her way to the ring. This girl is out to make a statement here as she's going up against Flo Riley from the Torture Chamber, one of Drew Onyx's star pupils tonight. And she's going to have, neither of these girls are going to have a cakewalk in my opinion.
Absolutely. These two.
O'Reilly, the hometown hero, making her way to the ring. Cici Galavais just sitting there in the corner, observing, watching.
Flo's really got the advantage here in terms of the crowd being behind her and supporting her. And we often talk about that third man in the ring, or in this case, third woman. And this crowd really is going to be an advantage for Flo. Cici with a look of disdain and disapproval. I really don't think she cares about this crowd at this point. She just wants another win over Flo.
I know these women have had a couple of encounters before in the past. I don't know. This is the time to make a statement. This is the rubber match.
They split it right down the middle, as you said, one-on-one here, and both these women have a very effective and strong styles here.
Yeah, collar and elbow top in the middle. Girls reaching a stalemate. Looked like Flo Riley was the one who broke it off. Let the crowd get on her side. Collar and elbow top once more in the middle of the ring.
Neither of these two showing a clear advantage over the other. They're similar in strength, I think.
Yeah, it looked like Cici was the one who was going to break it off. But in came Flo with the hammer lock right there.
Look at Flo ducking her head so she doesn't get hit with that back elbow. She understands these moves and she understands these submissions, especially with her patented arm breaker and armbar.
That's right, Cici currently with that beautiful wrist lock. Just wrenching it in, not letting Flo get any sort of extension on there. Oh, Flo trying to roll through, managed to do so. Breaks it up and goes into a shoulder lock right there. Standing shoulder and chin lock.
And this is what Flo is so good at. She knows moves, she knows reversals, and she can chain wrestle with the best of them.
That Flo, a pure athlete, training 7 days a week, often 2 times a day, whether it be in the ring or just on cardio, making sure that she can outpace anybody out there. Front kick by Flo on Cici. Grabs her arm, goes in for the Irish whip. Looked like she was going for a clothesline. Cici with a front kick of her own.
She got a little taste of her own medicine there.
Some trash talking, I believe, right there.
Big shots going to the other side here.
Flo tried to trip her up.
Oh, and a short drop kick.
Flo loves those short drop kicks right there. Basement to the legs. Changing up where she was going.
High drop kick. You got to keep your opponent. And a quick 2 count. You got to keep your opponent off guard here.
Is she going for it? She's trying to go for a cross arm breaker. Cici, knowing where she's in the ring, managed to pull herself out using the ropes.
And wrestlers won't necessarily go for that big win right away. They know they've got to soften up a body part. And somebody like Flo.
Oh, Flo going for the baseball. Missed it. Cici sidestepping, grabbing the legs, now rammed her into the guardrail. Rolls her back into the ring.
If you follow either of these two competitors' social media, you know both of them are really hoping and wanting this win tonight. This is a big match for both of them.
Flo with some back elbows. Front
loves
forearm.
those strike combinations as well.
Cici cutting her off, hit it with a big knee to the gut. Flo is now in the corner, prone position. Cici hitting, huge spin kick in the corner. Those corner pads have no give.
Big chop. Look at the pain on Flo's face here.
Cici winding up enough, so much velocity when she hits on those.
The noise is vertically reverberating off those walls here.
Licking her hand. One more. I don't believe Flo like that. Flo with a chop of her own.
The adrenaline going through her at this point. Cuts her off with the pass again.
Cici now choking Flo in the corner. Referee up to a 4 of his 5 count. Cici letting him know she knows what she's doing. Snapmare out of the corner. Cici choosing her spot. Going with a huge sitting clothesline.
That's a sliding D maneuver there. Go for the quick pin as well.
Big leg drop, holding on for her own.
Maybe not the most effective pin there. Flo, look at her face and the resilience. She's not ready to give this match up.
Is that more of an insult rather than a pin at that point when you try to do something like that?
Again, and oftentimes I think it's a matter of mind games and demoralizing your opponent. If you can make them frustrated, they make mistakes.
Oh, is she going for the
The Desecrator almost. Oh,
Flo tried to go into her own armbar. We got rolled up for her efforts right there. Cici holding on to that knee, just wrenching away.
Twisting that ankle and at an angle here that the human body should not bend.
Is she going for the calf crusher at this point?
That calf crusher, yes.
She does like to wrench that in.
She has had a win over Flo in the past with this. Can Flo get to the ropes?
Flo crawling her way.
Still so far away.
That calf crusher is in right there. Flo just trying desperately to get to that middle rope. Flo should be careful right there. If she pounds the mat too often like that, the referee might misconstrue that for a tap out, but she got to the bottom rope right there.
Valiant effort on her part, and Cici keeps the submission in for an extra few seconds.
But that's smart. I mean, Flo has great cardio and runs around the ring a lot. If you take out her leg, she can't do too much.
Big strikes.
Oh, big kick right there.
Running an adrenaline here.
Flo with another low drop kick to the legs of Cici.
Oh, and that almost John Woo kick.
A drop kick into the corner. Huge clothesline. Rolls out of the way. Gets the crowd on her side. Another big clothesline.
She going for a third? Oh, and that knee strike she likes so much into the corner.
Cici rolled out of the way.
Cici's got her scouted very well.
Flo tried to go for that springboard from the bottom for clothesline. Cici just ducking out of the way. Flo crashed and burned.
Tony, you think it's their experience right now of both of them knowing each other's movesets so well that's coming into play?
Well, at this point, this is the third match in their series. Cici's probably seen that move before, probably been hit by it, so had it scouted, got to dodge out of the way.
And if you talk to both these competitors beforehand as well, you know they study tape. Oh.
Discriminator!
Oh, the Desecrator.
Desecrator, I'm so sorry. She does discriminate when she hits it.
Wow, and that kick out from Flo.
That was 2 3/4 right there. Cici very surprised,
Doesn't
arguing
get much
with the referee.
closer than that. You've got to stop arguing with the ref and just get that advantage. La Magistral Cradle.
1, 2. Oh, Flo pops out into the
the
armbreaker.
armbar.
Armbar, she has it.
That is really deep. Cici in the middle of the ring and she taps.
Cici taps out. Flo picks up the victory in the rubber match.
And this crowd is on their feet for Flo Riley.
Flo Riley clearly showing signs of a battle right there. Huge victory for Flo Riley right here at TC Pro Wrestling's Montreal Mayhem.
Cici cannot be happy, and she'll in the future probably want to get that win back. Big match. Big win for Flo.
Flo limping her way out of the ringside area. These two women went through a huge battle.
C'est donc la quatrième match de la soirée, fourth match of the evening. Le prochain combat est un combat par équipe situé pour un temps limite de 30 minutes. The following contest is a tag team match and it is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Votre arbitre pour le combat, your referee for the match, Giancarlo. Introducing first, the Paradise Valley, all the way from Paradise Valley.
boys making their way to the ring for huge tag team action versus the Night Train Express. Their merchandise is dried fruit. I have never seen a tag team go ahead or any wrestler in the world sell dry fruit to the crowds. Night Train Express in the ring. Crowd ovation. These guys are the heroes right now. Mustafa Jordan, Stephen Paulson. These guys started out as training partners, almost rivals, became the best of friends, huge tag team. All four men in the middle of the ring right now.
The interesting thing about the Paradise Boys and Night Train Express is they know each other very well. They have seen each other train, and the Paradise Boys have beef to pick with these two. They definitely know that they feel like they're the better tag team out of two, and this is to prove bragging rights, to gain that advantage over their opponents right now. As obnoxious as the Paradise Boys are, I talked to them before the matchup, and they absolutely need this win, and absolutely want this win.
No, that's true. Both men. I don't want to throw the word jealous out there, but of all the limelight that's been on Night Train Express over the past couple of months, they're here to make a statement. Let them know they're not the only tag team coming out of the chamber.
Absolutely, they feel very slighted. You're going to see a lot of one-upmanship, I believe, in this match.
Both men in the corner, calling on the top. Paulson in the ring.
Some words of encouragement for their partners.
Going in there. He's got the control from behind. Waist lock. From Paulson. Looking for a way out of it. Well, used his own hips for the advantage. Comes back around with a waist lock of his own.
Dawson looking for that reversal. Oh, almost gets it, but he hangs on. Oh, taking that shortcut. Oh! Paulson's got the side headlock on now.
The crowd really behind this.
They do love the Night Train Express, and I mean, it's only fueling the Paradise Boys' anger and resentment towards their former, let's say, fancy training partners. Yes,
Training partners at the very least.
at the very least. Really wrenching down on that. That's not going to get a submission right now, but it's definitely going to work down on their opponents.
Paulson back in control here with the hammerlock. Back into a headlock. Headlock takeover. A lot of chain wrestling going on right now. Also with the headstand.
It pops out of it. Paulson wants to slow it down a little. Takes that shortcut, and he's looking for a timeout there, but like the old adage goes, there are no timeouts in pro wrestling. Cartwheel and stuns his opponent. Tags out there to Nasty Nate.
Dawson, victim of another deep arm drag. Paulson in control.
Nate getting worked over at this point.
Nate begging for mercy. Oh, down comes Mustafa Jordan with that.
Axe handle, oh, and that big belly-to-belly.
Big Steiner belly-to-belly suplex right there.
And let me tell you,
Nate with the neck, with the jawbreaker.
Nate loves those suplexes, and he's always looking for innovation. Him and his partner to really work on their wrestling and working on those technical aspects of theirs. Oh no!
Mustafa moved out of the way, got his own partner, drop toe hold. Mustafa with another drop toe hold. Front face lock, rolled over, into a pin.
little float over there.
Mustafa with the tag. Paulson in. Gets whipped. Huge corner splash. Huge clothesline right there.
Working.
Paulson.
Garwheel elbow. Working these offensive flurries as a tag team. The mark of experience in the tag team. These are relatively young tag teams as well. Is that they know what their opponent.
Also
know
with
what
the
their
kick.
partner. Oh, for the 2 count, and they know what their partner is going for. Almost like they read each other's minds.
Well, that's the thing is when you start training with someone and it's the beginning of your career, you guys learn everything together. There's no communication that needs to be done. You know where the other guy's going. Paradise Boys, trying to attempt a double team. Paulson managed to block it. Goes in. Oh, with a nice roll up right there. 1, 2, 3. No, just a 2 count. Could have been a flash pin. Front face lock right there. Wrist lock. Holding on. Tags in Mustafa Jordan. With the front kick. Comes in. Huge leg drop. Hooks both legs. Nope, just one leg on the inside.
Jordan's got all the physical attributes. He's fast, he's strong,
And he knows he's good. Look at that. Backslide jackknife pin. 1, 2.
Almost had it there.
It seems every time the Paradise Boys get to try and build up some steam, the slight experience advantage the Night Train Express have, they're able to cut them off and just use these fantastic double team combinations. Paulson with a huge clothesline right there. Oh no,
Nothing the
miscommunication.
Paradise Boys are doing right now is effective. They've got their number at this point. Night Train Express again using these tag team maneuvers.
Oh, double big boot, mirrored big boot, I should say.
Taking a breather outside and recomposing themselves.
Paradise Boys. Oh, I believe Night Train Express might have been going for a dive or something there. Paradise Boys took off towards the entrance, getting enough distance no man could ever dive. Crowd heavily for Mustafa right now. Oh, Paradise Boys working the. Mustafa got hit right there. He's down.
Draped across those ropes, and I think it's been said 1,000 times, but there's repeating. Those ropes are hard out there. When your throat goes across, all the air is very low. It's hard to breathe, hard to function, hard to breathe.
Huge knee to the midsection. That's got to take all your air out.
Finally gaining a little bit of advantage on the Paradise Boys at this point.
Nate using his knees to a draped Paulson. Driving more out of his system.
Jordan's really not doing any favors for his partner. He's got to get out there.
Referee telling him to get back out there. Lots of cheating going on here. Paradise Boys, want everybody to be healthy, but they're just being jerks right now.
Again, grabbing him by the beard. They really don't have to resort to this, especially if they're trying to prove to be the better tag team.
Lowering the knee pad. Is he going for a knee drop here? Oh, huge unprotected knee drop.
A nasty knee, if you will. Paulson checking for any missing teeth here.
Looking like Mustafa after that.
Oh, another double axe handle.
Paradise Boys are doing really well here. Like they've cut off the ring. Oh,
take over there.
Mustafa kicking out at 2. Not Mustafa, excuse me. Paulson kicking out at 2. Mustafa trying to will Paulson back up. Paulson with some left hands. Gets blocked.
Chopped in the throat.
Oh, that's vicious. That cross chop to the throat. You can't breathe after that.
Yeah, people usually work a body part, but working the throat here has proven to be very effective.
Oh, nearly a stalling suplex right there. Took his time getting over. Blood to the head. There goes the elbow pad. Huge unprotected elbow drop right there.
Austin's feeling it now. A little bit of confidence back in Paradise Boys.
Austin hook
want to anger your opponents like this.
That's why.
Not really doing any favors for Dawson, though, going for the pin. Oh, now a short choke. Another tag here. Going for another tag team maneuver or flurry of offense.
Big back elbow. Jumping clothesline right there.
Going for a train on the Night Train Express here.
Big shoulder block. Let's get into the corner.
Vicious. You can hear the reverberation of that.
Oh, some trash talking to Mustafa right there. Referee in the ring, trying to hold him back, get him back in his corner. I believe there was a cheap shot there. Oh, huge diving shoulder block.
One big problem with the Night Train Express right now is Jordan is showing to be a little bit of a hothead here, not really helping his partner out, but they earnestly really have to go for that tag right now.
Oh, Paulson hitting a big delayed backdrop there. Is that enough for him to get to Mustafa?
You can see his partner within reach.
Getting pulled back by the leg. Getting beat down right now.
Look at Jordan's face. He is ready to get that tag right now.
The Paradise Boys have the ring cut off. There's no way he's getting them. Another big knee drop right there on the shoulder. Lateral press for a 2 count. Paulson having to kick out with his other shoulder there.
I don't see Dawson being able to last much longer there. Little desperation punches.
Moved out of the way. Oh!
Just exhausted and collapses to the floor at this point.
Paradise Boys tag. Are they looking for another double team maneuver here? Double Irish whip. Big elbows to the gut. Double Bulldog.
They call that the sundowner. Almost got the pin.
Mustafa coming in the ring, breaking that up. A little bit, I'd say almost cheating at this point, but he's pretty frustrated. Crowd really wants Mustafa in the match.
Pump handle here.
Is it going to be a slam? No. Reverses. Big punch. This time with the right hand.
Oh.
In for the pin. 1, 2. Could that have been a 3 had he hooked the leg?
Potentially, I saw a lot of leverage there in Dawson. I'm sure that he had plenty of exhaustion at this point. So.
Oh my God, double close on both men down in the middle of the ring. Connected in the middle of both of these guys just running.
Paulson's already been out multiple times at this point. He really desperately needs that tag.
Mustafa Jordan willing it, demanding for it.
Freshman Jordan there.
Referee at 6 in his 10 count. Paulson showing a lot more life all of a sudden. Is that adrenaline right there? He's got to get to his corner to make a huge tag.
Both men want the tag at this point.
Mustafa's in.
Gets the big tag!
Huge clothesline right there. Another big clothesline by Mustafa
They're in the
Jordan.
proverbial house of fire right now.
A big spinning leg lariat. Another big leg kick. Bombay lemonade here. Oh,
Bombay lemonade.
Going for the pin. Hook in the arm.
That would have been all.
He had everything going for him.
Oh, no! Low blow to Jordan. Those dastardly tactics.
This is where the Paradise Boys can really take over. Jordan is down. These guys going for it. Brainbuster to the knee. Oh no!
Almost got that 2 tickets to paradise.
That Night Train Express hit mirror, spinning elbows. Here they come. Oh! Double Uranagi in for it. 1, 2, 3. Huge victory for Night Train Express. But you got to put it over to the Paradise Boys. They took these guys to the limit.
Absolutely. Both opponents, both teams could have the win at any given point at that time. And I'm sure their rivalry is not settled.
Not at all. Night Train Express, graduates of the Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling Dojo. If you want to be a pro wrestler, there's no better place than to train. Pro Wrestling Dojo, the Torture Chamber's mission is simple. They're there to develop professional wrestlers for careers in an international platform, emphasizing the fundamentals of pro wrestling in a safe, supervised environment. Head trainer Drew Onyx. If you want more information on that, go to tcprodojo.com or hit them up on any of the social medias. It's at TC Pro Dojo. Take a moment to thank many of our sponsors for tonight. We got Lucky Graphics, Eat Clean Meals, Salon Martial Arts Expo, and Nova Designs.
Le prochain combat est un combat à triple menace avec un temps limite de 30 minutes. The next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is a triple threat match. And your referee for the match, Bertrand.
Overeating and stopping recording. You have to take my camera then, okay?
Introducing first,
Huge triple threat match coming up right now. Kevin Brien in the ring. This guy has been called the intelligent hoodlum. Kevin Brien, a tactician in the ring, the man with the most experience in this match coming up. I mean, he knows just about any reversal to any submission out there. When taking time off, manages and coaches other teams. That's why he's called the coach. Oliver Strange, a replacement participant in this matchup, as his tag team partner Justin Turnbull was scheduled to wrestle, however had to pull out due to injury. So Oliver Strange stepping up, taking this match on short notice. Olympico, an Italian luchador, born in Italy, trained in Mexico, and then finally living here in Montreal, competing around the scene. This guy is all about fun, but has a long storied career, recently coming off of a 2-year hiatus himself. Bobby.
It'll be interesting to see if there's any ring rust on Olympico.
That's what I was about to say. Especially in a triple threat match like this, you gotta have eyes in the back of your head. If you've got some ring rust, that's really got to play negatively against you.
The triple threat match, of course, you can always lose the match not even being in that ring. So you've got to be fast, you've got to be resourceful, and you have to know where you are at all times.
All 3 men in this triple threat match circling each other.
They each have different motivations for winning this one. Of course, they all want to move up the ranks, but Olympico wants to show that he's back with a vengeance. Kevin Brien, of course, wants to prove that he will not lose in Montreal. He has vowed that he said the next 3 years he will never lose a match.
Look at that, Kevin Brien's just lack of respect right there, refusing to shake hands, now demanding for a test of strength versus the other 2 guys.
I don't think he's going to win this over Oliver Strange.
I don't believe it's a normal test of strength right there. He's got something up his sleeve for sure. All 3 men kicking each other, not trusting anybody.
at these strikes. My goodness, if you lose this match really quickly.
All three men just teeing off on each other, taking a moment to realize maybe the straight punches might not be the best idea. Oh, both men teeing off on Kevin Brien.
They took offense to that no handshake earlier.
Both tossing the leg. Even the referee holds on. Referee distracted for a quick moment there, but both men go ahead and nail big drop kicks on Kevin Brien.
Like we were saying, you gotta have eyes in the back of your head there. That could have been a quick win for Olympico.
Yeah, Olympico with that roll up, and now he's got the back waist lock into the headlock on Oliver Strange.
And what we know about Strange as well too, very strong, very agile.
Well, there's the proof. He was able to block the shoulder tackle with ease.
Come off of full momentum like that, even jumping off, and Strange doesn't move an inch.
Sidestepping at this point, huge leapfrog by Oliver Strange into the dropkick. Textbook standing dropkick right there, hooking the side. Oh yeah, going for a pin already.
There's that extra weight advantage that he's got over Olympico. Olympico's got to push even harder to try to get out of that pin. It's going to exhaust you much faster.
With a dropkick of his own, kip up right there. Irish whip. Oliver Strange reverses right there. Eats an elbow.
Olympico might be the fastest in this matchup. Go for that crucifix pin.
Only gets a 1 count though.
Well, it's very quick to get a pin over somebody the caliber of Oliver Strange.
Go with that head scissor takedown. Almost a Hurricane Rana. Going for something near the side.
Up and over.
Oliver Strange, both men hit each other. Olympico nails one more straight punch for that. Oliver Strange getting tied up in the ropes. Kevin Brien sees his moment.
Taking his spots there.
Hitting those locked knees to the face. Kevin Brien seeing out of the corner of his eye Oliver Strange going for a dive and nails him with an elbow to the temple right there.
Sometimes I doubt that nickname of the intelligent. He's definitely showing his intelligence here.
Right there.
Let's not forget that he's a very world travel competitor too. Back in 2012, touring Ireland with Torture Chamber.
That's right, he's wrestled all over the world. Right now, taking control of both men, making sure Olympico stays on the outside while focusing on Oliver Strange. Man who's taken a little bit more damage so far in this match. Kick to the midsection while in the corner. Kevin Brien with another huge kick to the midsection.
Working over in the corner right now. Oliver Strange doubled over.
Kevin Brien going
getting
for
the
it.
momentum. Big
Big forearm. In with that hurricane-style neckbreaker.
It's a sling blade maneuver type there. Vinson on the midsection.
Tries to go for a sunset flip,
and he's got it. Just a 2.
Kevin Brien with that slap to the ears. Another one. That'll discombobulate you.
My goodness.
Another kick to the midsection. Kevin Brien consistent in his offense.
He's got the big advantage right now, too.
Oh, just throwing Olympico into the midsection, into the gut area of Oliver Strange.
You knew what he was doing when he took that rest on the outside. Let the competitors fight each other and pick his spots.
Kevin Brien letting everybody know he thought this through. Business is getting done. Kevin Brien with a cravat.
French for a necktie. Stepping on his face right now.
Oh, egging on the crowd.
Oh!
Gigantic standing knee drop. That's got to take a lot out of you. Especially having to kick out after having your midsection worked over so much that way. Those kicks, that shoulder from Olympico. Oliver Strange showing signs of life. Bouncing off the ropes. Doesn't know what's going on. Oh! Kevin Brien with the headbutt to the midsection.
So resourceful and so fast. Working over that midsection still. He knows his game plan. Oh!
Double knee.
See the way his body bent there. Short Bulldog.
Olympico and Kevin Brien squaring off in the middle of the ring.
Like a showdown at the OK Corral there.
Tried to go for an Irish whip, got reversed, managed to go over Kevin Brien.
Big belly to back.
Hooking the outside leg on that pin.
Strange can even break that one up right now if he wanted to. Look at him in the corner. Tornado DDT. What's he going for? Oh!
Biting the thumb. Kevin Brien, known for doing this sort of thing.
Reminiscent of Shinjiro Otani, just biting the hand. Big reversal.
Go with that huge multi-revolution Hurricane Rana.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors here, and Brien, he's got to pay attention. Oh!
Kevin Brien eating a front dropkick while tied up in the ropes.
Did you see the whiplash on his neck? Stunned here.
Oh, Olympico hitting that huge dropkick to the back of the neck while Kevin Brien was tied up in the ropes.
Just as quickly, the momentum has turned in Olympico's favor. They're in a perilous spot, though. I really move off the apron if I was them. Especially with a third competitor in the inside. It does not bode well for them.
Oliver Strange kicking both men off the apron.
Both men crash into the floor near the guardrail as well.
Oliver Strange thinking a dive here. Both men are in a bad position.
Oh!
Oliver Strange up and over onto both men on the floor. That's like a 10-foot drop right there.
Big slingshot tope there.
Strange firing himself back up. Maybe trying to shake off those cobwebs.
Slightly scaring a small child as well in the process.
That's what Oliver Strange will do to you. Oliver Strange with the 2 count on that pin. Asking if it's 2. Kevin Brien letting everybody know that was 2.
A little incredulous there that he didn't get the win.
Kevin Brien again with the cheap shot to the midsection.
Brian's got a game plan here. Oh!
Missed with a big boom.
Fast reversals.
Big spine buster into the pin.
Not a very effective pin. He just sort of collapsed onto his body at that point.
Well, it's got to take a lot out of you trying to lift up a guy, especially when your core has been worked over so much like that. Holding his ribs, maybe he's got a hurt rib right there.
Well, with this much offense into the stomach and the ribs, how can he not? Oh, and that's not doing him any favors.
Crashing and burning in the corner, going for that stinger splash.
Oh,
Kevin Brien just threw him up and over.
Add an extra bruised ribs to that as well.
Oh my God, is Kevin Brien thinking a dive of his own? Both men are fighting on the outside. Kevin bounces off the ropes. Deciding to climb the turnbuckle, but the men have gotten so far away. Kevin Brien looking where these guys went. Little does he know they're behind him now.
Like Yosemite Sam just flying off the cliff. They're not sure where everybody else went.
Olympico looking up. All the strangers in front of him. Maybe these men have bad intentions. Oh!
Oh! No! Water in the pool!
Crashes and burns. Oliver Strange tried to go for a belly to back. Olympico
got him right on the button
kick
there.
with the vomit splash to break up the pin. Kevin Brien with his infamous vomit splash.
Probably never not laugh at that move. Butterflies him, takes him over.
Goes for the pin, hooks the outside leg. Olympico kicking out at 2 1/4.
Look at Brien, he thought he won that one.
Brien, I believe he's got him in a seated cravat.
Doesn't really have the height advantage on that one there. I think Olympico might be able to break out of here.
I believe Oliver Strange is trying to wake himself up on the mat. That man could have been knocked out.
Doesn't have it very tight here.
Olympico fighting out of the cravat. Shots to the midsection. Oh, Kevin Brien in with a sleeper hold now. Does he have it completely cinched in?
Well, I don't think he noticed Strange back there.
Hiding behind Olympico. Strange is getting
the power!
Fireman's carry on both guys.
Wow!
Huge Samoan drop. Only a 2 count on that one. Oliver Strange
hole
going
in his stomach as well. You can see the pain he's in. He's working up pure adrenaline at this point.
Has to be. There's no normal human could have lifted those 2 men up on his shoulders with a broken down midsection like that. Oliver Strange climbing up to the corner top turnbuckle. Olympico starting to stir. Up himself. Hitting some forearms. Is he thinking huge superplex here?
The high-risk district right now. It could end very badly for Olympico.
Olympico eats a headbutt from Oliver Strange. Kevin Brien trying to get up there. Oliver Strange kicks him down. Holding his ribs while he's up there.
Wow!
Huge cross body. Kevin Brien throwing Oliver Strange.
Oh, it can't end like this.
Kevin Brien
Steals the win.
Stolen victory. Kevin Brien,
gigantic high fly flow there.
Kevin Brien saw his spot right there. Olympico was down and out. This match was for Oliver Strange to win.
Brien keeping good on his promise right now, not to lose in Montreal.
His promise to never.
There's no need for this. He's got the win already.
Oh, Kevin Brien with the stomps. He's motioning to the crowd. He wants to unmask Olympico. This is sacrilegious.
Olympico very proud of his mask. I'm sick right now. I can't watch this.
Trying to fight it off. Whoa. Kicking Oliver Strange back down. Kevin Brien, what's his music?
There he is!
Suicide Jesus Justin Turbo is here.
The injured man. He wants a piece of Kevin Brien.
He was removed from this match begrudgingly due to injury. Letting Kevin Brien know. No shenanigans like this will go down.
Votre prochain combat est séduit pour un combat 30 minutes de temps limite. Your next contest is scheduled for one fall at a 30-minute time limit, and your referee, votre arbitre, Raymond. Introducing first,
Tony Spiley here from the Rowdy Wrestling Podcast. Alongside me, Dr. Bob, Bobby Judd, here for TC Pro Wrestling. Huge match coming up right now. The Dominator, Dom Boulanger versus the Beast King, FTM.
And speaking to a lot of fans here tonight, this is the most anticipated non-title match that we have tonight. Dom Boulanger, the Beast King, FTM, so evenly matched. This will be something.
These guys know each other so well. Frequent partners, frequent opponents. I mean, in Dom's career so far thus far, he's likely wrestled the Beast King FTM the most.
And Dom Boulanger is trying to protect his undefeated streak here at TC Pro Wrestling.
That's right, having the best win-loss record, I should say, as he's undefeated. Really knows here, hometown crowd. He's not from Montreal, but the crowd here has certainly adopted him as one of their own.
He's sort of beside his opponent. Weighing 256 pounds. From this area, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast King, FTM!
known as Frankie the Mobster, Frankie has gone off the edge. This man realized his career didn't necessarily need it, but wanted it. And he's gone off a reservation, has embraced pretty much misery and hatred in his life. And you can see it just in his entrance now. Ominous, disturbing. This man is more than a man at this point. The Beast King. That's exactly it. He's embraced it all.
Tony, I know you might not be able to see right now, but there are goosebumps on me across right now. I am both enthralled and very fearful. Look at that man's attire, look at the man's size. That is a scary individual, and I'm very glad I'm not Don Boulanger right now.
Listen, he just wants to share in his misery with everyone in the world.
Goosebumps, I tell you. This man has had this transformation. He's always scary as is. Previously as Frankie Monster, Beast King FTM is a whole different creature.
You know, if you look up intensity in the dictionary, as cliche as it might be, you see this man's picture, and he is taking it up to a whole new level.
I don't know if Dom is feeling some intimidation, but I can tell you that is locked.
Look at that, look at that. You mentioned about the intimidation. Dom's not one to let people know that, but look at his gaze. He has not stopped staring the Beast King in the eyes since he got in the ring.
Do not let your gaze away from somebody who's dangerous as we can.
Listen, almost 20 years in this business, the Beast King, FTM, knows how to get into people's minds. And that's no easy task with Don Boulanger. The epitome of a pro wrestler is Don. Just feel the atmosphere in this place has gotten very ominous, very disturbed. Oh, crowd.
And it's crying out loud. The man brings a noose to the ring. That doesn't spell trouble for your opponents. Yeah.
Frankie just rubbing the sweat all over his body from the ground. Tom showing he'll do it too.
This one-upmanship here just in the mind games, it means a lot to the beginning of this match right now. If you can intimidate your opponent, you have that psychological edge, and that is what Beast King FTM goes for.
But can the Beast King be intimidated? These guys know each other so well, but Dom might not know this new persona all that well.
The size of these two men, too. I mean, it's very obvious if you're him
first strike of the night. FTM hitting that forearm, cross the jaw of Don Boulanger. Now just asking for the receipt. There we go. Dom with a close-handed fist right there.
Neither of these two men are going to back down.
Huge meet-up in the middle of the ring. Collar and elbow tie.
Giant bulls rushing towards each other, locking horns there.
Did you hear the ring just when those guys stomped towards each other? Look at that. Did you hear that?
I wouldn't be surprised if this ring just moved. You've got to be here live in person to experience this right now. I'm telling you, these fans are transfixed here.
I mean, with two guys their size, this is a snowball kind of match. The Beast King, another collar and elbow tap in the middle of the ring, jockeying for position. Who will come out with strength? Frankie with his back to the corner. Oh, spins around, gets Dom in the corner.
Tony, I'm gonna have to apologize if I can't look directly into Frankie's eyes right now. The Beast King is a terrifying individual.
Huge chop right there. Dom not happy with it. Delivers one of his own.
Tit for tat here.
Both men trading chops, pushing each other into the corner. Really got to see who's going to deal more damage. Oh, Beast King hitting two in a row though. Don Boulanger up to 3 now. Irish whip out of the corner to the other. Beast King tries to get his feet up, did to do so. Went for a shoulder tackle. Both men did not move. Are these both immovable objects or irresistible forces?
A little both here right now. Frankie, was that a little note of him? Was he impressed by Dom?
Oh, Dom didn't fall, but certainly moved back, sending Frankie, the Beast King, over the top rope, skinning the cat. Oh my God! Dom meets him with a drop kick.
Very quickly now, too, I just got to list off a few, but as a lot of our fans here might be more familiar with Frankie, Dom Boulanger debuted in 2015. As we said, undefeated at TC Pro. 2015 Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling Quebec Rookie of the Year as well. I mean, this man in his short time here has done it all, as much as you can do in that short amount of time.
You know, I was talking with some compatriots a while back, talking about how a lot of guys coming out of training, coming out of schools, might be polished, might be able in the ring, but none of them have the total package that Dom Boulanger had the moment he stepped out of the dojo.
All that being said, though, if Beast King is not ready to just move aside for this young blood right now.
Yeah, chop right now, Frankie, to Dom Boulanger.
Trying to cave in the chest there.
Dom in a big body drop. Dominating back body drop, if I may say so.
You may.
Huge clothesline in the corner from Dom to the Beast King. Frankie follows up with a big boot. Lateral press, almost into a choke. Referee up to a 3 count.
Frankie's not, Beast King's not ready for that pin yet.
No, Beast King has gone from dominating to, how do I say, punishing opponents.
You watch some of his interviews and some of his pros back on YouTube here at TC Pro Dojo. You can see that he's not intent on getting the win. He wants to show Dom a side of his world.
With a foot to neck choke in the corner. 4 count, almost a 5. Gonna have to be careful there. He might get disqualified, but you mentioned he's not out. He doesn't seem to be out for, throat thrust. He doesn't seem to be out for victory. He wants to inflict maximum damage.
Pain, misery, that's his game right now.
Back chin lock right now. That has to hurt, especially right after getting a throat thrust. You can't breathe.
With the size of Beast King's hands as well, he's actually cutting off a lot of the oxygen. It's coming up most of your face, too.
I mean, exactly. Look at that. Almost a Bane-like mask enveloping Dom Boulanger.
I don't think Bane's got anything on Beast King.
Oh, Beast King with a nice drop kick right there in the middle of the ring. I think only connected with 1 foot though.
Still enough to put Dom down right now.
Knocked him right in the chin.
Setting up in the corner here.
What's he looking
More
for?
chops. Oh! I would not want to be on the receiving end of those. We both audibly cringed there.
That's not fun. Look at the eyes of Dom Boulanger. Oh, defiantly now. Going for a chop himself. Second one.
Beast King wants some more.
5. Oh, Beast King meets him with a forearm to the jaw.
Those unexpected hits that get you down. Like a lot of boxers say, the hits that hit you when you're not watching that you don't expect are the ones that hurt the most.
That's right. Well, it's very rare we see Dom Boulanger get taken off of his feet that way, get wobbly, but now the adrenaline's starting to pick up. Sequence of strikes right there, taking Frankie off his hands. Oh, open hand thrust. Now grabbing him by the throat.
I was trying to go for that credibility statement, his choke bomb. Pattern that has put hundreds of his opponents away.
That's how he's won a lot of championships. Another throat thrust.
Oh!
Wonderful Samoan drop out of nowhere.
Dom loves that pop-up Samoan drop, and to do it on somebody the size of Beast King. My goodness.
You gotta wonder what's going through Dom's eyes, going through his mind right now. Big guy, not used to getting rocked this way. not used to wrestling a guy who's off his rocker, off the chain.
I mean, there's got to be a little bit in him that wants to believe he knows his partner or his former partner. And then there's a bit of him inside that competitive streak that all of them have. He doesn't care if he knows them, doesn't care if they're friends, training partners, almost that older brother sort of relationship that he has. He wants this win.
Beast King now with a series of strikes. Set Dom up in the corner. Dom fights back with an elbow, sitting himself up on the top rope. Oh! Just couldn't
Big shot. I almost thought Dom was going to tumble over there.
Able to hold on to the top rope. Beast King now joining him. Gets shoved down for his efforts. Is Dom Boulanger thinking going off the top rope here? Doesn't do that very often. Oh, just landing on top of Frankie. Into a pinning predicament. Beast King kicks out at 2 and I'd say 9/10.
Absolutely. That was almost a pinfall there.
Boulanger is holding the top of his head. Look at it. He's holding his head right there. Maybe they had a meeting of the minds as he came down. Because he came down almost in a top rope Blue Fez press.
Another Samoan maybe? Oh, is he going for it? He's going for his patented TK Dom. And reverse now by Beast King.
Beast King lifts him up. Going for
Oh,
it.
power!
No!
Like greetings from Asbury Park type maneuver there.
Almost a Rikishi driver.
I'm more of a Bigelow guy, but yeah.
I love a good Samoan. But if you see there, when Dom Boulanger kicked out, foot hit the bottom rope, hands there. I mean, he was so out of it, he didn't realize he could have even gone for the bottom rope. That is how hard he hit the mat after that.
And speaking to Dom too before this match, which he was very excited, very hyped about as well. The thing that always came across was his respect that he had for his former, let's say, mentor. You got it at one point.
I hate to cut you off.
Oh my
Beast King has the noose in hand. I mean, that's a foreign object here. This is real sport pro wrestling. Referee being very lenient at this point. Referee exercising his right. Oh, look at this! Referee has disqualified the Beast King.
That can't be the way that Dom wanted this to end. I was just talking about respect, and the respect is just thrown out the window.
Security's in the ring right now.
And thankfully, I'm not them.
Flanking.
There's no way
He's still
I'm
holding on.
Beast King.
Dom has turned purple.
Somebody's got to grab him.
Can we get more security down here, guys? Oh, Dom's fighting back. Dom manages to clothesline the Beast King out of the ring. Dom does not look happy.
This is not how he wanted this to end. I spoke to him before. He wanted this to be a competitive, intense matchup.
That's what happens when your dancing partner, as we mentioned, Frankie the Mobster, the Beast King, has stated he wasn't out for victory, he was out for blood.
Dom is asking for more time. He wants this to restart. The crowd agrees with him here.
The crowd wants more.
Oh
my God! Dom just diving over the top rope.
And tope!
Oh my, big man flies. He's not getting 5 more minutes, but he made a statement.
They lost that one, but he gained a little bit of retribution there. I'm sure he'll want to match up with Beast King again in the future. I mean, I think one of the big stories here that we're forgetting is Beast King is up already.
Beast King's watching from the outside. Dom is standing there. Is the Beast King walking away? Staring down security. Oh no! The Beast King is assaulting security at ringside.
Everyone get out of his way.
Can we have medical go check out security at ringside? Dom Boulanger picks up the victory via DQ, but more importantly, picks up the moral victory here. Letting the crowd know he appreciates them.
For the co-main event of the evening, le prochain combat pour le championnat British Commonwealth de la NWA. The next contest is for the NWA British Commonwealth Championship.
Antonio Corsi, the #1 contender for the NWA British Commonwealth Championship. What an amazing story this guy has had. Coming back after many, many years off, has worked over a year to earn his right to have this championship match versus Pat Guenette, the reigning 2-time champion.
Corsi getting a reaction here. If you ever talk to him outside of this ring right now, you will know that this man is full of himself, but with good reason. He's a consummate athlete, always training, always performing. And after he's come back after his long hiatus from pro wrestling, he's here to win belts, take championships, and just be the best person in this arena right now.
That's right, Antonio Corsi, having trained all over the world, spent time even in the New Japan Pro Wrestling California dojo. I mean, a world-traveled wrestler, but he's got a huge, huge mountain in front of him. That mountain being the 2-time NWA British Commonwealth champion. This man has held this title for over 2 years and 4 months at one point. Pat Guenette. And what a story. I mean, we talked about Antonio Corsi coming back from a long hiatus to earn his way into this match. Pat Guenette spent the better part of 2015 and into 2016 on the injured list. Came back, lost almost 100 pounds, made himself a new athlete, a new man, and conquered the former champion, Stalker Stu Corvus, to win that title at last year's Torture Chamber wrestling event in Rivière-du-Loup. And now at this point, he's there, and he's the champion, and he's not to be taken lightly. I mean, he's the top of the mountain here.
I gotta tell you, Pat Guenette has impressed me every single time I see him. Every single time I think he's reached that pinnacle, he just keeps getting better.
Pour le match de championnat British Commonwealth de la NWA.
Lots of respect from the crowd here for both men.
Pour le championnat British Commonwealth a été disputé à Montréal, Québec, Canada, le 13 mai 2017. La WBC sera la promotion hôtesse de ce combat où le champion Pat Guenette défendra face à Antonio Corsi. Le combat sera disputé dans le format d'une chute ou 20 minutes et le titre peut changer de main et tomber soumission ou KO. La National Wrestling Alliance a une longue historique qui va en valeur la qualité, l'athlétisme et l'excellence compétitive et s'attend à ce que les combattants s'adhèrent aux règles du combat de championnat de l'équité en accord avec les règles de l'honneur.
Our wonderful ring announcer Nawabi going over the NWA sanctioning of this championship match.
Introducing first, the challenger, standing to my right, the voice of the province of Frosinone, Italy, weighing 235 pounds, the Iron Lion,
Antonio Corsi is showing a lot of passion.
Weighing 185 pounds, il est le champion British Commonwealth de la NWA, he is the
Guenette, all ego right here, not even staying in his corner, getting to the middle of the ring. Both men here, top of their games, champion and challenger.
Similar in stature, both driven and intense. If there are two words I can use for these two individuals, it would be driven and intense.
The Iron Lion, Antonio Corsi, has just had tunnel vision. Ever since this championship match was announced, I mean, I had multiple conversations with him, and it was all about that title. It was all about this match. He's primed and ready. He thinks he's at the top of his game right now, and he's ready to take the championship. But Pat Guenette will not let that go easily.
There's a reason he's been a champion for so long. Pat Guenette, he knows his opponent. He studies. He trains. The consummate professional wrestler.
Both men feel each other out. Oh, Corsi pushing Guenette into the corner. Referee forcing them to break up.
I mean, I guess a bit of a clean break there, but that was an intense one here.
It goes to show both men, they're going to fight hard. We've got the Corsi contingent in the crowd. Guenette looking over the crowd, letting them know he's not going to be shaken from that. Oh! Corsi got a nice Muay Thai kick right there.
He's got a lot of MMA training as well. I think I remember hearing him. He would be an MMA wrestler, but he likes to keep his MMA fighter. He likes to keep his good looks as well.
That's right. He is belted in a couple of forms of martial arts here: Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu. Antonio Corsi, although very much a pro wrestler in his training. Oh, Pat Guenette pulled him in off of a handshake right there. Huge shoulder tackle. Corsi catches him by the ankle.
When you got a match with high stakes like this, you gotta do everything in your arsenal.
The champion taken to the outside. NWA rules here. Should watch out for that count out.
They're taking a little bit of time here. That's a little surprising to me. Maybe just feeling each other out at this point.
As the champion, I mean, you're in the driver's seat when it comes down to these things. You can take your step out of the ring and not have to worry. You've got to lose that belt by pinfall or submission or knockout, as they stipulated here.
Well, knowing Guenette, he's not happy with the count out win. He wants to get the opponent down in the middle of that ring.
Here we go. Both men trading arm ringers here.
Overhead wrist locked up. Putting the pressure. Look at the way Corsi puts his head and his full weight into that.
That plays off. I mean, those gigantic arms right there can apply a lot of pressure when you fold them. Pat Guenette lowering himself, rolling out of it. Wonderful mastery right there.
Changing the pressure points that Corsi had on that one. Oh,
Corsi front flipping, using the ropes, going into a modified arm drag. Up and over. Oh, look at that. Very
over
nice
and keeps it tight. Doesn't let go of the arm drag as all opponents do. He wants to hold that in there.
Look at that. That's a lot of technique. As Pat Guenette stayed in close, as you mentioned, could even turn that into a pin, which he almost did for a moment. The referee had to check Corsi's shoulders, as he's doing right now as well. Making sure
Guenette
both
was
of them are
keeping his knee on him as well, adding that extra weight so that Corsi could not reverse that.
And it might have been looking for a stretch muffler.
His pet move there, his favorite finisher there that he has. The stretch muffler, aka the sneaky submission.
Back down with the headlock, going in for a pin. Pushing both shoulders down.
Part of that pin as well. If you see, he's got almost a side headlock and he's getting really tight, cutting off Corsi's air, trying to exhaust him as well.
Corsi with the forearms. Making him spin. Huge kick to the back.
Final tap there.
Big drop kick to the shoulder right there. The crowd firmly behind Corsi, who eats it.
Wow, that almost near knockout blow, but Corsi just stays with him.
Corsi with that big fireman's carry into the kick. Guenette picking him up now.
Fireman gutbuster there.
That move will take the air out of it. Both men hitting big ones to begin with. Sick kick running, jumping leg boot. Leg booters, I should say. Corsi's down. Guenette is down as well. I believe both men just trying to catch some breath right now.
These two men and gladiators have exerted as much energy as I see in some entire full other matches. They really both want to keep this belt, or in Corsi's part here, he wants to win this one.
Well, it's all about the NWA Commonwealth Championship. I mean, this is one of the most prestigious championships in the world, held by the likes of Finn Balor, formerly known as Prince Devitt, as mentioned a few times recently. Carl Anderson, and champion, huge German suplex from Pat Guenette onto Antonio Corsi. So the lineage behind this championship really means that you want to hold this. Anybody who's held this has gone on to do great things, has been a huge name in this industry.
And not just that too, but Corsi wants belt. He wants to be the championship. Oh my
Corsi,
God!
side salto suplex. Only mustered at 2 3/4 on that one.
I don't know, almost directly on top of his head.
That's got to ring your bell.
Wow. I learned that at the New Japan Pro Dojo too.
If you're Pat Guenette at this point, and you're, I'd say, on the receiving end of the beating, what are you thinking?
At this point, Tony, I think it's a matter of survival. So he's trading blows here, but I don't think he's getting the better of it right now. No. And
Corsi's forearm looked a little harder, but Guenette picks him up right now. What is he doing here?
Oh!
Small package bomb. Did Corsi land more on his shoulders or on his back on that one?
I feel like that was on the shoulders there. That was really high up.
Oh, big chops. Some of the loudest we've heard tonight.
And that's saying something, having that we had Beast King
versus
here
Dominator earlier. That's right.
Double
stomp to a draped Pat Guenette.
We were just talking about Devitt earlier too.
That's the New Japan dojo work right there.
Absolutely, training with the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, who some of you might know.
Antonio Corsi, draping neck breaker now.
That twist adds so much extra momentum and so much potential danger to your neck and head. Oh, and close to.
Look at that pin. Antonio Corsi hooking the leg as well as pinning down the wrist on the outside. Making that much more difficult for Guenette to kick out.
I'd say most any other champion would be pretty much done at this point, but we were seeing the metal of somebody like a Pat Guenette.
Well, what that man had to fight back from to get back in the ring to begin with. Oh, what's he thinking here? Maybe that was a rainmaker.
Almost a rainmaker. Oh.
But right into an exploder suplex. Pat Guenette. Oh, motioning. He's thinking this is over. Charging Corsi in the corner.
And reverses it.
Eats an elbow. Oh! Whoa, wow, that must have hurt. Did you see Corsi's neck whipping off the rope?
Oh, sliding knee into the corner.
Crowd not liking that.
Corsi's got to be near done now.
Pat Guenette going for that superplex. Not just remaining on the second rope. Look at that.
I'm scared these ropes are slick. There's been sweat everywhere. Oh!
Huge superplex. Both men down in the middle of the ring. That has to take so much out of you, even if you're delivering that.
Trust me, Tony, I've never been in that ring, so I can't say what that feels like. But looking at those two competitors and how much that's taken out of them.
That's a car crash.
Could the ref go up to a 10 count here? Remember, a 10 count sending both components will be counted out.
Referee's at 7. Oh!
That was barely a pin. He just rolled over with exhaustion.
Guenette waking up now, a little frustrated. Third pinning attempt. Surprised that did not put away Antonio Corsi. It's an Iron Lion. Can't keep him down.
Tony, what do you think Corsi has to do at this point? Because I think you've got to give the advantage right now to the champion.
Well, at the beginning of the match, I was telling you, I thought this was going in Corsi's favor, but Pat Guenette is resilient. The cardio, the experience of these championship matches is playing into his favor, but Both men now just exchanging chops, exchanging strikes. This is a slugfest. Corsi is known as one tough man. Guenette known as a guy who enjoys pain. Oh! Tried to go for a kick there.
Versus into stretch muffler.
Stretch muffler. Does he have it cinched in just yet?
Guenette has finished off so many people, dragging to the middle.
Here it is.
He's finished off so many opponents. Reverses it.
Corsi rolls through. Punches Guenette. Gets him in that full Nelson.
Oh!
Dragon suplex.
Oh! Onto the knee. Oh! And a short snap pile driver.
Antonio Corsi going for it. He's got the crippler crossface in.
He's got it in so tight. Right in the middle. Guenette hasn't moved an inch. There's nothing he can do.
Right in the middle of the ring.
You've got to
oh my God! New champion!
New champ!
New champion! Antonio Corsi has submitted Pat Guenette to win the NWA British Commonwealth Championship.
What a monumental match and achievement for Corsi.
Antonio Corsi's very first match was versus another man who's held that title. One man by Carl Anderson. The lineage has just gotten a little bit longer and a little bit better.
Hats off to both of these competitors.
Oh!
They gave it their all.
Pat Guenette whipping the belt out of the referee's hand. Antonio Corsi hasn't seen that yet. He's celebrating with his fans. Both men not able to stand up just right. Antonio Corsi on a knee. Pat Guenette holding that championship in his hands. It's no longer his. Sign of respect. There you go. Ultimate sign of respect.
That's what you want to see in a match
Good
like this.
sportsmanship, the way it should be. Pro wrestling at its best. Antonio Corsi trying to show some sportsmanship, lifting the hand of Pat Guenette. Pat Guenette wants to do the honors, draping the championship on his shoulders, now wanting to tie it around his waist.
That is what a NWA British Commonwealth Championship match has to do.
This is pro wrestling. Dr. Bob, this is pro wrestling. Mutual respect, both men going out there, hitting hard. Antonio Corsi was the better man tonight. Your new NWA British Commonwealth Champion.
And I can't wait to see what Corsi has in store for any challenger that wants to step up to the plate.
Well, I've heard now that he has that championship in hand, he's calling anybody and everybody out. This is what he told me this afternoon. Is when he would win, door wide open. He's going to be a fighting champion. Antonio Corsi with the crowd, celebrating with his fans, as he put it earlier today.
What a moment, what a match. The fans here in Thames won't forget this match in a very long time, and I implore you, if you're watching this on DVD, to come out and watch what Corsi has in store.
Antonio Corsi, getting the ceremonial bouquet. Champion now going out to the crowd.
Let's see you with the shirt, Antonio. And the title.
What a wonderful story. Man coming back from not having wrestled for multiple years, worked so hard to get this match.
Alors, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event? Êtes-vous prêts pour le dernier combat de la soirée? Centre sportif LGH, un tombé. Et c'est pour le championnat canadien par équipe de la NWA. This is for the NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship.
Heavy Metal Chaos challengers, but these guys are champions all around Canada, have held the tag team gold pretty much everywhere they've gone, except for here in TC Pro Wrestling. With Alextreme with the long crazy hair, James Stone, shaved head and beard. These guys are probably the epitome of intensity. Bone Collectors have been champions since April 23rd, 2016, when they defeated Kickin' and Stomping, the longest reigning NWA Canadian Tag Team Champions. Drew Onyx, Mike Marston. I mean, you've got the veteran in Drew, you've got the intensity, the young spunk in Marston. These guys are angry, these guys are vicious.
That NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship means so much to both of them. As you know, and as we talked about, Tony, Drew wants championships to validate who he is in this sport. And Mike, crazy Mike Marston, is proving himself with his first championship belt.
That's right, multiple defenses for this team, though. So the young Mike Marston, out of chamber, I mean, a star pupil of Drew Onyx.
A 2015 Torture Chamber Ironman Award recipient as well.
That's right. That means this guy has been all over the place and has wrestled as much as he can to get as much experience as he can. And this team, it shows. Drew Onyx demanding the lovely Karen take care of his ring attire. Alextreme not taken to it, though.
Look at this, ready to fight here. They just keep stalling. I know what's going through their mind right now. They're ready to fight. I have seen a lot of Heavy Metal Chaos. Actually, the current C4 Tag Team Championships as well. And Alextreme recently actually winning NCW's top prize, the Quebec Championship. There are no strangers to gold right now. And they, like you said, want to add another tag team belt to their collection right now.
Well, Alextreme having to be held back. I mean, he's the more wild of the two. He's the more angry, the more emotional. However, when he hones it,
James Storm definitely is a little more composed. You know what? It's interesting to say. Drew has mentioned this as well, and they're almost like mirror copies of each other, almost like the Planet A, Planet B here, sort of dark side equivalent of each other.
So they're wearing the Spock goatees, is what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, playing some games with the crowd, but the crowd is letting them know Heavy Metal Chaos is their team. Thunderous boos for the Bone Collectors and Drew Onyx.
Let me tell you, Crazy Mike does not care what these fans think right now.
No, Marston is probably the one who gives the least amount about the fans out there. He just wants to win matches. He wants to hold on to his gold. He's got a good tag partner for that, though. Both men in the middle of the ring. Onyx pushing down James Stone.
You're not going to win a strength contest with Drew.
No. And, James Stone is no pushover himself. 6'4", 200 pounds. Onyx, just a refrigerator of a human being. You cannot knock this man down easily.
And the intensity that he brings here, too. There's a reason why This Is War is on every single piece of either his merchandise or either himself and his clothing right now, because this man brings a war to his opponents.
Drew going in for the first shot of the night.
Puts
James
Stone down to one knee with a punch.
I think it was more of an insult right there.
I wouldn't trade strikes with Drew.
Nope. But if one were to do so, they'd have to be James Stone.
Drew's feeling it right now.
Well, that did ring his bell. Onyx with a cheap shot right there into the headlock. Cinci get it a little deeper.
And I'm interested to see what the two teams will do.
The huge shoulder tackle into the armbar, the hammerlock, which immediately gets reversed by James Stone.
Look at the leverage Storm has. He's pulling it up. The hammerlock hurts way more when you pull the arm up and really torque all that arm there.
Marston tried to hit Stone, but accidentally hit Drew, and I think that's causing some friction. James Stone with a huge shoulder block in the middle.
Now the crazy man of their tag team, Middle Chaos, he brings the chaos. It's Alextreme in there.
Oh, huge shoulder tackle right there. Once again, shoulder to the midsection. Slingshot calling for it. Big knee. Oh, just hitting Drew right in the temple. Alextreme.
Oh!
Big leg drop.
Well, man, the size of Alextreme, too, you know that's got to have that extra impact.
His rear end almost went to the top rope when he jumped there. Mike Marston's now in the ring, getting lit up by Alextreme. Sends him into the corner. Shoulders to the midsection. Intensity. Did you hear that shot, Bobby?
It echoed through this building right now. Look at Alextreme's face. He's focused right now. He wants to chop Crazy Mike down. And, I mean, right now, these two competitors, all that experience coming in for Alextreme is really showing. He knows to put Mike in the corner. He knows to chop him down. And he knows to, right now, keep him in his own tag corner.
Quick tag right there.
You see the tag team experience on there, and it bears mentioning that they have years of experience edge over the Bone Collectors.
Huge clothesline. Sorry to cut you off right there.
Absolutely.
Alextreme meeting Marston in the middle of the ring with a forearm coming across the face. Huge clothesline right there.
Snapmare is slowing him down right now.
Scrapper James Stone looking for those elbows. He's a big fan of that. 1, 2, just MMA elbows across the face and neck and chest.
That's one way to ground the crazy man.
The crowd feeding into it. One more. Goes him down for the lateral press. Only a 1 count though.
Gonna take a little more than that to keep Mike down. Like Marston, victim of these chops and these quick tags in their corner. Oh! Big suplex.
Float over into the pin.
Shook the ring definitely there.
Once again, when we talk like guys like the Beast King versus Boulanger, those guys are just as big, so anytime there's an impact in the ring, you're going to see that whole thing shift. Onyx pulling the hair of Alextreme. Alextreme clocking him once in the face.
Oh!
Huge running kick.
That surprising speed out of Crazy Mac Marston.
Marston teeing off right now. Pulling up Alextreme by his hair. Tag into Drew Onyx. That's where you don't want to be, between those two big guys. Double Irish whip.
Oh, the big headbutt. The ram. Oh, and the Bulldog.
Gigantic warrior splash.
Almost flattened Alextreme there.
Alextreme, did he kick out at like 2 9/10?
I don't know how he kicked out at all. That is a massive humanity falling on you.
And it's that insult to injury, Drew biting the knuckles.
Totally unwarranted.
Throwing Alextreme to the outside.
Actually, one point there too, I saw a lot of water spill out there. Alextreme might have twisted an ankle or something there too. That's very possible.
James Stone checking in on his partner. Drew's going for a gigantic. Nope. Won't go for a dive. Won't give the crowd what they want. Alextreme, shoulder to the gut.
Big sunset flip. Oh, he's got to watch out with a man the size of Drew, though.
Drew holding on to those ropes. Just holding. Alextreme trying to pull him down.
Oh, that was what I was afraid of. You can have a game plan coming into a match, but when Drew Onyx jumps and sits on you,
just a gigantic hip drop right there. Lateral press.
That game plan goes out the window. Very close to there.
I'm sure I would have broken all my ribs had that happened.
I know people who break ribs falling out of the bathtub. I mean, that is quite a thing there to be rather jumped on by Drew Onyx.
Here it comes. Oh, big chop. We know Drew likes to deliver some punishment for free that way. Looking for a double suplex. Gigantic double suplex. We talked about it just before. 2 men doing it. 3.
The Bone Collector's really relying on some of these tag team maneuvers that they've gone on, whether it be the Ram and Bulldog sequence, his double suplexes. They like to enforce their will on other people and use and employ these tag team maneuvers.
Well, that's likely from all the training these men do together. I mean, Drew trained Marston. So at this point, I mean, it's even more than 2 guys starting out together. I mean, Drew taught him everything he knows. Here we are. Big headlock, but look, as you can see here, if I'm not mistaken, that forearm is underneath the chin of Marston.
I was just about to say that. It's very
almost
close call for the ref.
Might have had his sight impaired by the hair. There's a lot of hair between those 2 men.
Oh!
Huge takedown.
Both partners willing on each other.
Drew gets the tag in first. In comes James Stone. Stone teeing off on Drew Onyx. Lots of right hands right there. Goes for the Irish whip. Drew reverses. Stone gets him a kick and a headbutt. Punch. Uppercut.
Really teeing off on Drew here.
Chop.
Asking, what do you got for me? Oh,
big neck
breaker. He's got more for Crazy Mike Marston as well.
Trapping Marston's arms, just teeing off to his midsection. Impaler style reverse DDT.
His hands of stone as well that he's famous for.
He's a scrapper. James Stone, big running knee into the corner.
Got Drew where he wants it.
Snapmare. Setting up Drew. What's he going for here? Big running knee. Almost a Shining Wizard. Drew, that was more of a rollout than anything at this point. Drew must have been dazed. Roll into the opposite corner. There you go. That's how you know Drew.
I don't know if I agree with this tactic for James Stone. You had your man down in the ring and you're bringing in his partner.
Drew is dazed there. He's trying to tag in. Doesn't realize it's Alextreme.
It's unfortunately what you have when you have 2 opponents in there.
I believe Alextreme just took James Stone out. Alextreme trying to get in the ring, save his partner. Referee not having any of that.
my God, that corner cannonball.
Shotgun drop kick to seated James Stone. Drew going for the pin here.
A very nonchalant pin there. Just sort of leaning on his opponent.
I would expect that to be the end, so I'm not surprised. Drew going in for the rear headlock now. Referee's got to make sure that doesn't turn into a choke.
Well, the massive arms of Drew Onyx as well. I'm not quite sure sometimes you can tell where that is. I was just sort of peeking on Alextreme to see that as well. Alex wants that tag right now.
Alextreme making sure that he wants his partner to get up. Oh, James Stone is up now. Punches to the midsection. Goes off the rope. Gets met with a gigantic clothesline. Drew Onyx signaling that this is over. James
A little
Stone.
more thought put into that pin as well. You see maybe Drew Onyx is realizing he's got to do a little more to keep James Stone down.
Let's see here, are they going for another double team maneuver? Vinson coming off. Double shoulder tackle. Marston just going in for a pin. Sometimes enough is enough.
Also, I'm not quite sure Marston always knows what's going through his head.
James Stone is in that wrist lock. Tried to reach to get the tag.
See, look at the way he employs that wrist lock. He's holding a high advantage over him, so unfortunately the guy can roll through, but he's also got that leverage on him to really push that and sink that in hard.
We really should point out here,
yes,
had he been able to roll through and had a little more distance, he might have been fine, but Drew Onyx met him with a punch to the face. And that's the ring awareness.
Knowing where your opponents are and knowing where your partner is at all times.
That's right. Well, look at that. James Stone trying to fight off both men from their corner. But Drew holding on now. Goes it for schoolboy roll-up. It's a 2.5 count. James Stone trying to crawl to his corner.
Mike wants that tag right now, and they're isolating the man in their corner. Good tag team wrestling. Like a little wave there for Alextreme. I don't know if you saw that in the corner, taunting him as well. Like, huge lariat.
Going in there, hooking both legs. Stone able to go up there and almost a cross chop.
Folded him up for that pin as well. They don't exert all that much more energy to try to kick out.
Well, at that point, all the pressure's on your upper shoulders. It's a good thing. Oh no! Drew Onyx slapping James Stone.
You don't want to spit in Drew Onyx's face.
With defiance. Hands in a prone position. Drew's teeing off with some chops now. Into a snapmare. Drew calling for a Vader bomb.
Oh my goodness.
Stepping over James Stone.
On top of James Stone.
James Stone rolling out of the way. Drew Onyx eating nothing but canvas.
And hard on his knees as well there. See, now the thing with a man the size of Drew Onyx going for a move like that as well is that, yes, it will take a lot out of your opponents, but if you miss, it's that much more impact you're feeling on your own body. It's really a high-risk move when Drew Onyx goes for that. And both!
Oh, there we go. Got the pin, Alextreme. Now running in. Teeing off on Drew Onyx with those right hands, holding the back of his neck, making sure he can't get away. Huge clothesline, doesn't take Drew off his feet. Oh. Another clothesline, Drew still on his feet. Irish whip into the corner, which Drew reverses.
Big back elbow reversal here. Up to the second rope. Big shoulder block.
Big diving shoulder block right there. That was insane.
Took his eyes off of his opponent though there for a second. Able to recover.
Some control on Marston. Irish whip into the corner. Trying to do some more shoulder tackles to the midsection. Clothesline to Drew in the corner. Clothesline.
I've seen Alex do this. Let me tell you, this is Moves like these are why he calls himself Alextreme.
He's got some momentum here. Oh! Squishing both men in the corner. When's the last time Drew Onyx got squashed like that? He's calling for something. Drew with the spear on Marston.
And we know Drew and Alextreme both love the spear. A pet move of both of these competitors. And there, just as we call it, another spear.
Stone up on the top rope. Gigantic senton on a Drew Onyx. Oh, that was done.
You don't get closer than that.
Marston just able to jump in and break up the pin. Drew Onyx throwing James Stone out of the ring.
Now starting with his tornado tag-like encounter.
Marston with a big kick. Drew. There's the big boot to Alextreme. Oh, into the TKO stunner variant.
I thought Stone was done there.
Stone manages to jump in. Was that more of a headbutt to the side of Drew Onyx? Just lifting him off high enough. Breaking up the pin.
Whatever was effective enough to break up the pin there. Super kick and Drew's not down.
Super kick to Marston. Neither men down though. Oh, Marston is out of the ring. Referee pushing James Stone out. He's not the legal man. Oh. Jordan's got the title. Smashes Alextreme in the face.
No!
Cannot be this way. Oh! Bone Crushers retain the NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship.
Under dubious circumstances, they're with the title belt. You don't want to see an NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship end like that.
Referee could never have seen that. Bone Collectors retained the Tag Team Championships.
A valiant effort on the top from Heavy Metal Chaos there, but still, your NWA Canadian Tag Team Championships. Drew Onyx, Crazy Mike Marston, the Bone Collectors. Tony, despite that finish, you've got to say tonight at Montreal Mayhem, what a match, what a series of matches in a night tonight. One to remember.
Fantastic. I mean, we've had some hard-hitting action all night long. We crowned a new NWA British Commonwealth champion, the Iron Lion, Antonio Corsi. Just fantastic. I want to thank everybody for coming to the LGH Center here in downtown Montreal for TC Pro Wrestling, Montreal Mayhem. Everybody listening right now, everybody tonight, come on back as we have some fantastic events coming up this summer. As on June the 3rd, we are going to Rimouski for Torture Chamber action. And then in September, we have Straight Outta Chamber. Check out all the information. You can do so on the Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling website. That's tcprodojo.com. Anywhere on the social medias, TC Pro Dojo. Thank you so much, everybody. For Dr. Bob, Bobby Chun, I'm Tony Stabile, and we will see you next time.
Thank you. Good night.
You're crazy. Just to get out of the character for a second, I just want to say that it was an extreme pleasure for me and my school to perform for all of you guys tonight. Every 4 months, we showcase our top students, our former students, and talent that we feel that would fit here. And they all gave blood, sweat, and tears to make sure you guys were thoroughly entertained. Were you guys entertained tonight? Very quickly, I'd like to thank my ring staff. They made it possible for the setup and everything. I'd like to thank NCW for hooking us up with the lights. I'd like to thank our announcer. He came in at clutch and that big. Give a hand for himself. Put the show together.
And also the talent that came in. Frankie the Mobster, wow. We had wrestlers coming from Ontario as far as Quebec. We have commentating for the DVDs. Let's give a hand for Tony and Bob. That's going to make the DVDs look professional. Very quickly, I just want to say, if I could bring out everybody that was involved. If everyone could come out so they can get a hand, that'd be greatly appreciated. All the guys in the back, if you guys can come out. Boulanger, Brien, Marston, Ben, Raymond, Stefan, Oliver, new champion Corsi, former champion Guenette, Olympico, and John, raise your hand. Amazing sound, technical director, Eric Riley, Jack Riley. Everybody, LGH Center. We have another show. We're going to be at the martial arts, I lost the words. The festival, the Salon Martial Arts. What? Say it again.
We're going to be at the International Martial Arts Expo at the Olympico here on May 27th and 28th. Do not miss it.
And just to have pro wrestling at a martial arts lets you know how hard we work. A lot of people know this is not just a fed, it's a wrestling school. I've been running it for 14 years, and I've had a lot of talent. There's gonna be more talent. You guys got flyers, check that out. Two quick things before we leave. Merch, go get yourself a memento. We have another show. When you got, well, we have one show premiere to do, so I don't expect you guys to be there June 3rd. But our next show is September 30th. You guys gonna make an appearance again? I can't hear you. You guys gonna make an appearance again? Alright guys, so one last thing is Mother's Day. Give your love for your mother while she's on this earth or not. Mother is the name of God spoken out of the mouth of babes. Love your mother or whoever's taking care of you as a maternal. And everybody drive home. God bless you.